What would you do if you were the final decision maker in Iran right now? What would I do if I were the decision maker in Iran? If it was me, I would definitely, certainly come in front of media and say, the Islamic Republic has failed itself. The Islamic Republic has failed the Iranian people, and the Islamic Republic has caused so much pain and suffering for the people of Iran, for the people of region, and for the people of world. For this, we do sincerely apologize. And because of this, we are going to work with international community, with opposition parties and leaders in Iran to transition to a new regime, to a new political process in which all segments of the population is represented, in which majority wins, minority is respected as majority. This is what I would do, because the current approach of the Iranian regime, the current approach of the Iranian government is causing pain to US and the world. It causes some pain, but that pain is nothing in comparison to the pain that Iran is suffering. They are posing some damage to US, Israel, and the GCC countries, but the damage that they are getting in return is devastating Iran and will have effects for next 100 years, or for life, for eternity. The pain they are causing for US, Israel, and GCC countries, they can be repaired in next month or so, or a year or two. But the damage Iran is suffering is irreparable, is irreplaceable. They don't have, and they will not have, capability, infrastructure, and resources to replace and repair these damages. And even if they do, while the world advanced countries are competing with each other and advancing in technology and industry, they are going to be busy building what is being destroyed. So that means they will always be behind for hundreds of years, perhaps. And the damage this war is causing on Iranian population. You have, of course, US and Israel is trying really, really hard to prevent collateral damage to civilians and civilian infrastructure. But when Iranian security forces, just like Hamas, they hide among the civilian population and they fire from civilian infrastructure, those areas become target. And when those areas are targeted, all the civilians that witness that, all of those children and young men and women that see that, and the trauma they suffer, and family members that they lose, this pain will be with Iranians for generations. Generations of Iranians will be mentally, psychologically, spiritually messed up, maybe angry with US and Israel, but more angry with Iranian government itself and Iran itself. That why did we have to go through this? I had this experience when I was in Iran 10 or 11 years old, working in a factory in a small village. Didn't know anything about outside world. But I had read about Germany and America. In that tiny world, cut off from the rest of the world, I used to daydream and think, have my age children in Germany live. How beautiful life they probably have. They don't work in factories. They don't wear torn up shoes in the winter. They have warm homes. They have safe neighborhoods. They have safe homes. They are fed. They are loved. They are cared for. But in Iran, government doesn't care about children. Children can go work in the factory with no government support. Government didn't care about people or children. If they did, with all of these resources, me and thousands like me didn't have to work in factories like children. And after this war, life for thousands of millions of children will be perhaps worse than what I went through. And those have lasting effect for your whole life, for the last minute of your life. You live Iran, but those terrible experiences never leave you. They never leave you. That's why this strikes, this war brought joy to my heart. Finally, somebody is taking my revenge, and children's like me, our revenge from this regime, from this government that made my life and life of thousands and millions like me miserable. Of course, some children lost their mind to their ideology and became just like them, and one of them. But many, and they do suffer too, but they don't know because they have become a part of that ideology. So this war is messing up Iran, is messing up their infrastructure, is destroying their infrastructure, is destroying their future generations, is destroying lives of millions of people. And why? Why? Because Iranians wanted to destroy Israel, to destroy America, chanting that to a country, chanting that to America, that to Israel. How sick of a population do you have to do all together chant that to America? How sick do you have to be? So the regime, the government is sick. Why are you so sick as a population, as a people? And yet you claim you are one of the oldest civilizations. We are civilized. You are oldest civilization in the world, while America is only a couple hundred years old. So what? Who gives a crap? Older doesn't mean better. Older doesn't mean better. Dinosaurs are old too, but that doesn't mean dinosaurs are better than anything else or anyone else. What are you today? What are you now? You are a population that hundreds and thousands together been chanting that to America. You wanted that to America. Now you are seeing what that is. It's happening in your city. It's happening in front of you. See, it's not pretty. It's not nice. That's why they say, be careful what you wish for others. You've been chanting death to Israel. You see now death in front of you. That you were wishing for others brought death to you. See, it's not nice. It's not pretty. You wanted to destroy Israel. Wipe it out of the map. See, now Iran is not even being wiped out. It's just its infrastructure is destroyed. See, you don't like it. Why would you want that for another nation? Well, a few Iranian officials have tried to explain this. Oh, with that to America, they mean that to American government. American government is elected fairly and freely by the people. American government represent American people. You've been burning American flag for 47 years. Regardless of any American's opinion about its government's behavior, that flag is sacred. You've been burning that flag and chanting death to America. Now, you feel it? You see how it feels? This, Iranians wanted this. Iranians deserve this. And the only way out of this is they have to come, realize, admit their stupidity, admit their guilt, admit their sins, apologize for the people of Iran and the world, and come to accept they failed themselves, they failed the people of Iran, they caused pain to millions. Apologize and help to transition to a new regime. But if they continue this fighting with US and Israel, only thing that is left from Iran will be ruins, just like Gaza, and you never recover from that. Even if you recover, you will never be able to compete with advanced countries. You will always be behind, always. So Iranian government continues the destruction that they started 47 years ago. A war that they waged against US and Israel 47 years ago.